So I wanted to jump on to just talk about some of the results that we have got for some of our clients. Specifically, I'm talking about Sam here, who comes to lots of different classes now with us. Now, Sam has given us permission to share her success story with you all, because in the hope that it will, one, inspire you, and also get those of you that are on that journey, give you a little bit of inspiration in knowing that there's light at the end of the tunnel. So Sam started her journey about 10 months ago, so I'm going to show you her postnatal screening that I did with Sam today actually. So Sam has obviously given us permission to show this. I don't know if you can see that, my light's showing on it. Now I'll put that with the video, but basically in this picture on this side we can see, so you'll see that with the video, that Sam's body is, you know, she's very much leaning to one side. There's a lot of little imbalances in her body. She was in a lot of pain, and based on this screening that we did with Sam 10 months ago, so that was in April last year, 2016, it was myself that did this. We then got her embarking on a journey of, we started her with Reformer. So I will generally always start my rehab clients with Reformer. It's always the safest place for them to be. Mat work's actually really, really hard to master. So I never ever start someone who's rehabbing right away on a mat. So it's always with the Reformer. Sam took on board, she did what she was told to do. She also had some soft tissue therapy. I know Amanda and Christoph did some work with her as well. So breaking down a lot of the adhesions and build up in her muscles. There was a lot of things going on in Sam's upper body and her neck, and she was getting a lot of pain in this area. So a lot of work has been spent and a lot of time and commitment, and Sam put the work in. She did what she was told. This year Sam then started going to some of the yoga classes that we do as well here. I know that she's been enjoying specifically Jilly's class, so I should shout out Jilly, but all the other classes as well, and all the other mat based classes as well, so not just the Reformer. We started her there, we got her, just the Reformer really helps you feel, right, and it looks scary, but it's the best place to start for a newbie. And the reason that it's the best place to start is because of the springs. It helps you feel what you're meant to feel, and when you're on the mat it's so much harder to get that control and to get the right feeling, the right muscle tension, the right length. Just, it's so much harder. And I know that it seems like you have to be, I hear people say, they look in and they say, oh, I'm not ready for that yet. It's the polar opposite of that. So I suppose, you know, I'll pop up with this as well, Sam's comments, and some of her advice was actually, we couldn't have put it better herself. Maybe I should read it out in this little video. So Sam's advice, she's basically put, thank you, still can't believe how much my body and posture has improved. Unbelievable before and after shots. It's all thanks to SG and everyone at the Yoga Pilates place. All the docs would do is offer me more pills and ops as I got worse. How many of you are in that position? Okay, you're just you're masking, you're numbing yourself, you're not even feeling anymore, you don't even know you're in pain, or maybe you're still in pain, you're rattling, you're taking that many pills, and Sam was in that position. We try and work with your GP to reduce your painkillers, so obviously we don't want you taking things that you're getting all these other side effects and goodness knows what else. But obviously you can't just stop these things. You've got to work with your healthcare provider, and we will do that with you. So we'll help you with that as Sam slowly got herself off these things. So I am so glad I found you. It's lovely reading this. My advice to anyone who is looking to fix their body / posture. So here we go, this is Sam's things. She says, 1, try the Reformer. Try the Reformer. She's a wee darling. Honestly, try it. It's weird, and I'm not going to say you're going to like it right away, because you're probably not. It's odd. It is odd. Trust in the process. Just do it. Do what we tell you. You'll not regret, especially if you're rehabbing. Just do what we tell you. Even if you've tried other forms of yoga, Pilates, and it didn't work for you, try it. 2, she's put, be patient. It will take time and hard work, and I've absolutely backed that up. It really, patience and persistence. Be consistent, just do it, that you will get there. And you know, if you'd asked Sam 10 months ago where she was, she would not believe that the differences in her body. So trust in the process. Even if you've tried other forms of yoga and Pilates and it didn't work for you, try it. Be patient, it will take time and hard work. Now 3, be committed, it will work. 4, listen to the brilliant instructors and therapists, and that's true, we really do. We do have some fantastic teachers and therapists that work in the yoga Pilates place, and we've recently just brought on a physio as well, because we want to work with like-minded health professionals, health wellness professionals that can help us get the best results for you, because we're movement specialists, and you know, Pilates and yoga is what we specialise in, and obviously we've got sports therapists as well, Amanda, Christoph, myself, so releasing the tissue manually, but we're not physiotherapists, we're not osteopaths, we're not chiropractors, so some of you are going to need to go to some of them, okay? It depends on where you're at. That works for some people, it doesn't work for everybody, but we might need to refer you to a physio to get looked at if it's a neurology type problem. If there's set things that's not in our remit, that's out with our remit. We're not there to diagnose, that's not our job. So sometimes we need to know what's going on so that we can help you. And we've brought on Sophie, who is a fantastic physio, and she believes in our way of thinking, because I'm aware that not all professionals are the same, right? Not everybody believes in Pilates and yoga and mind and all that stuff, and that's fine, they're on their path, but this is our path. So we wanted to work with fellow professionals who believe not only in just giving people pills and giving them a Dynaband and sending them away with a wee sheet of paper, and really it's about supporting that person through that journey, not only their physical journey but their mental journey as well. So there's a whole mind-body connection there as well, and Sophie is that. And what that means is that with Sophie, she's also just done her level 3 mat Pilates, so she's a physio. She believes in the method of Pilates, which is what we need. We need someone that we're all singing from the same hymn sheet, because if you go, what we're finding is that we're sending some clients out, but there's no consistency in the work, so it's just taking longer, and possibly communication and things as well, especially different systems and sharing client information. If you go and see a physio in the NHS, they can't give us your details, we're not allowed to share that information. So having everything under that one roof, having Sophie there, it really just massively gives us a big thumbs up that we can help you even more, because we all know what our job remit is, we all know what we're there to do, and you know, we're movement specialists, we're not physios, we're not osteopaths, we're not chiropractors, so sometimes we are going to have to refer you, and we always will, okay, we always will. So she's also put add sports massage and exercises to help you get more from your sessions, from your reformer sessions, especially if you feel stuck, and that is so important. Okay, that manual therapy with the guys, they are brilliant at what they do, they really are. If you're coming for a massage with us, it's a massage that's going to fix you. Now, we do offer relaxing massages as well. Louise does that. That's not something I offer. I know Christoph and Amanda do. They're both complementary therapists as well as sports therapists. So if you're looking for a more mindfulness type treatment, then they're your guys. I am the definitely much more sorting your body. It's not relaxing. So don't come to me for that. She's also put every small movement and breathing correctly makes all the difference to any exercise, so listen to every small thing the instructors say and get the best out of every session. I've still got some way to go, but I feel amazing, and you know, I thank Sam for that. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. Testament to Sam for doing the work. She's done the work. She just took her advice. She was at a point where she was at the end of her road. She was sick of taking the painkillers, sick of getting worse and nothing working, and she found us. You know, so why would you come to us over other places? Do you know what? We do what we do, and we do it well, right? I am absolutely sure there's loads of other great classes and stuff there, so go to them. We're not saying you have to come to us. we do what we do and we really do it well, and our results and our clients see the results and sing our praises. We're passionate about what we do, we love what we're doing, and you know, with Sam's results this morning, I was crying. You know, we really do care, but you know, go, even if you're not near us, go and start moving. Start moving today. Just move and seek out a good professional that's going to help you on that journey. You need to get guidance to make sure that you're moving and you're moving well. So just go and seek out somebody that's just awesome at what they do. They are inspiring, you love being around them, they pick you up, and they know their stuff, okay? They need to know their stuff, that's obviously goes without saying. But the basis of this is just move, and don't be afraid to try new things. And sometimes something might not have worked in the past. It might have just been that you didn't click with that instructor, that class, that environment. Don't give up on it. I promise you, Pilates and yoga really does work.